Ik zal bij je daar komen in die veld, dan leek je op. We gaan gelijk dood. Dan luister voor die aren wat zo speelt in elkaar, wat zo wrijft in elkaar. Dan praat ik met mijn koren en gezels met het. Je moet een groot respect hebben voor boerderij. Als je niet net boerderij gaat vat en zegt, ik ga vandaag boeren, dat moet in je bloed wees, in je aren. Je moet droom van boerderij. Ik is geboren voor die boerderij, ik lijk ze. Ik is Thomas Kittekat. Ik is geboren in Slangenveer. Ik is een boer, ik boer met graan. Ik heb commerciële boer gewerkt, 23 jaar. En ik heb voor hem gezegd, ik wil meer als een gewone arbeider zijn. En ik wil voor mijn familie en anderen daar buiten mijn dorp wil ik wijzen. Laat jij kan voor jezelf iets doen. En hij heeft gezegd, Tommy, als jij dit wil doen, dat is harde werk en die worstenboom gaat die meeste wind vat. En ik heb gezegd, ik zal 1 dagen zal ik vat met al mijn handen. En ik heb het gedaan en hij heeft mij begonnen te leren. En na die 23 jaar heb ik zelf begonnen te boeren. So wat je doet is je boeren, je vat die aag en je wrijft hem uit. Nou ga je kijken hoeveel regen je gaat, hoe je put gevormd en allerlei. Boerderij is hard werk. Die inzetkosten maken ons dood. Je moet geld hebben om te planten. Je moet geld hebben om te spuiten. Zo Tigerbrain het ingekomen, zo hij heeft ons ondersteund en hij heeft ons geholpen om te planten. Hij heeft al die inzetkosten gegeven. Hij heeft die kunstmest gegeven, hij heeft die zaad, die koringzaad gegeven. Hij helpt ons met die bespuiting. Als hij niet ingekomen is, dan was hij dier voor ons toe. Hij kon zich geplant voor jaren.
Tiger Brands is one of Africa's biggest food manufacturers that is very heavily reliant on agricultural produce as its inputs. That means the inputs that we are requiring don't make it very easy for your smallholder and small-scale farmers to participate simply because of the tonnage that we require. How do we take that challenge and transform our supply chains to allow for these smallholder farmers to become a part of our supply chain process? The magic comes in the aggregator model.
The Tiger Brands Agriculture Aggregator model is where we want black farmers to be in groups. They can then be part of our supply chain because now we have done an aggregation of all of them. They are able to fulfill to capacity and to the standard that we require. I'm Supumelele Mabunda. We work with Black SMMEs. We assisted them with input finance, agrarian support, technical support, as well as business development support. So when we visited the Western Cape farmers, most of them are scattered around Caledon and Swellendam is where some of the 4 farmers are. We embarked on 2 projects, one in the Western Cape and one in the Northwest. The one in Western Cape, we worked with 10 first ever black wheat and oats farmers to ever be in the supply chain for Tiger Brands. One of the ones that I truly remember because of his personality was Tommy Skitterkat. So he's part of the aggregator model that is called 4 Farmers South. Tommy is a small-scale farmer, but because he's part of an aggregator, he is now a supplier to Tiger Brands.
I feel very passionately about this because I believe very strongly in economic inclusion. You know, how do we build South Africa's economy so we allow those who have previously not been able to participate in this to participate? Spumelele is the hands and feet on the ground that is helping us manage this aggregator. We are excited that we've managed to get young people like Pumi to also be interested in agriculture and transformation.
I'm currently in the Northwest in Taung to visit some of the farmers that are in the Papuru Chwana production incubator. They are one of the incubators that we are working with as an aggregation model to also supply us with wheat. This is the starting project, and so far it has really yielded some good results because they have been able to plant 300 hectares for Tiger Brands, and we have provided them with the input finance for that. Thank you very much for coming through to meet with me today. It was very important for us as Tiger Brands to come out and see who we have supported. So I'm very glad to see that your fields are looking Beautiful. Is it helpful that once we provide you guys with the input finance, you also have the access to the market, which again is Tiger Brands, because we take then the production that you guys have made?
You cannot plant when there is no market. You have to get market. So the assistant of Tiger Brand had helped us major. With regard to market, we are not struggling anymore.
Yeah.
The success will bring more farmers in.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
not want to go and look for farmers. They will come and look for us. I grew up in a farming family. You went to school on a Friday, you have to go to the farm and assist your mother to remove the weeds. That time you use hands to harvest, and that's where I started loving this thing. The big challenge that we have working as an individual was the market. 2 was to source funds. And the critical one was a communal land. We only have user right that we receive from the chief. We started from 10 hectares. I'm asking myself a question, can I be a commercial farmer with a 10 hectares? It's impossible.
Most of these farmers, they would be part of a communal property association that would provide the land for them to utilize. Here's a model that allows for that land to be properly utilized to ensure that economic activity takes place. The key and the most important part is extending interest-free loans to those farmers so that they are able to afford to buy the seeds, afford to buy the fertilizers, and afford to pay salaries while they are waiting for the harvest to happen.
We are a team. We combine our hectareage, and it's easy for us to get even market. It's easy for us even to get fund. And the more thing that I love more is guys I'm working with. We're always together, even weekends, even Sundays, we are together. I've got 2 daughters. Every season I tell them I have run a loss, I have run a loss, I have run. They are getting tired. But since we are coming into this model, I said, ladies, we have changed the model now. We are working as a team, we are working together. And the first time when we are working as a team, we make profit.
Northwest being one of the poverty nodes of South Africa, by supporting some of the farmers, they are then able to support other people by employing them. By us also providing the market, that is also security of tonnage and security of jobs.
This area is called Bosile. I'm a manager here. My name is Mbulelo, and my surname is Dau. My duty is to check if all system runs well. It's a probe.
Okay.
To measure the water. We have an app in our phone.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
The next round must be on Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
I was born here in Taung. When I was 4 years, my grandfather used to take me to the farm every day. So that's why I say it's in my blood. When I was at school in Kimberley, we used to argue with other guys. What do you want to achieve? I end up saying, I want to own a farm. So my father was suffering. He had to come to the field. Early in the morning and afternoon, you have to go back home to check the cattle. He sat down and said, I'm getting too much old. Come and help me. I saw, oh, that answer that I give you to now is chasing me. Farmers here are amazing. When I was being introduced here, there were old farmers that I found here. They grew me because I learned things from them, the way they tackle challenges. An individual smallholder is a 10 hectare. Chemicals are the increasing fertilization seed. So a 10 hectare is not good enough. So BPI came with the idea of, no, let's work as a team to build a farming community. Tiger Brands is a lifesaver on this scheme to build us as farmers because we can't be always imaging. If Tiger Brand gets in 100% and walk this path with us, in years we'll be commercial farmers also.
Even with 57 farmers in the wheat aggregator, they're providing less than 1% of what we require. So the opportunity for growth is quite significant. Tiger Brands also provides the right cultivars to enable them to deliver at scale, but at the level of quality that we're looking for.
Come and look at this one, guys. This is the bed one. Hey, who bets are
My name is Kididimetse Khadebe. I grew up in the village of Mokasawan in Taung. My mother was a hard worker in farming, and we used to come with her to see that In 1989, I had to go to work in Joburg as assistant nurse. And then I got married there. You know, the challenges of the marriage, and we had to break up and then come back home. When I come back, there's no job. You can see this is a village. Poverty, it's in town. I had to sell some goods. With that money, I had be able to go to the farm to plant there. I've planted 3 farms, which is 21 hectares. Tiger Brand have helped me. I managed to build a house. I managed to pay the bill of my car from that farming.
As BPI, as well as Tiger Brands, we are so that we can grow you guys into a much bigger commercial space than you are already. But today, I'm more pleased to see the mothers of the nation are here with us.
Amen.
Because as Tiger Brands, that is something that is very important to us.
When you put funding in the hands of women, it actually goes towards doing those right things like educating the children, ensuring that the family is sustainable. That's the key to the development of society as a whole.
There's a light that I can see that it's coming on our lives. We've got 37 ladies or women in our cooperative. From this 37, we are 4 in BPI at the moment, but they are so interested when they hear and when they see what we are doing. Yes, definitely there will be change.
So we are transforming the sector.
You are transforming, I'm telling you.
One bit at a time, ne?
Kyk, ons 10 boere sien ons nou die pad wat ons kan loop met hulle. Hulle het gevoel hoe klop ons harte en ons het geluister na hulle. En ons sien kans om met hulle 'n langtermynpad te stap.
Tiger Brands as a company, our fortunes are so inextricably linked to the fortunes of ordinary South Africans. It's building Tiger Brands' own sustainable future to create an inclusive economic system.